Hey guys, MD Prepper here, showing you an impulse buy that I picked up at today's gun show. I picked up yet another SKS. This one's a Norinco, Chinese manufacturer, that I really didn't need, but I saw it and just couldn't pass it up for the price. I saw it when I first walked in the gun show today and wandered around a bit and saw this one initially and said, well, that's nice, but I don't really need that. Somebody else will pick it up. Well, I wandered around for several hours and swung right by this place again at the end of the show, and it was still there, so I looked at it. It was 310 bucks, I think, which is not the greatest price in the world for an SKS, but not the worst either. A couple years ago, they're easily available for $250. Nowadays, I looked around the rest of the show, and they're generally running $400 to $500. I even saw one today, a Russian, for $550, which I think is just insane. One of the reasons I actually picked this rifle up, other than just having another SKS to knock around with, was the fine shape this rifle was in. I'm not looking at the synthetic stocks here, but the actual metal and bluing on this SKS is far better than any other SKS I've ever laid eyes on. I don't know if this thing has been refinished after the fact. I have no idea. I've yet to break it down and check things out, but the bluing on this thing is fantastic, just across the board. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous gun. The only part of the bluing that shows any kind of wear, right here on the cover here, this little strip, I doubt you can see it. It looks like there's been a sticker or something on it. You can see that little discoloration right there. Hopefully the camera will pick that up. I don't know if you can see that with the glare from the lights above, but anyway, barely noticeable. But anyway, all the metal on this thing, all the way down, the barrel, etc., is just fantastic. There's a little bit of wear up there on the end from where somebody was putting the bayonet on and off, which is exactly what you would expect, of course, but just a great looking SKS. Couldn't pass it up. I've had great success out of a few other SKSs that I own, and picked this up. And I'm actually thinking of using this as a project gun. That's why I'm making this video. This is going to be the initial part of the project. Talk about what I need to do this thing. This has the ATI Strikeforce glass-filled nylon stocks on it. I don't know if I like it or not. Feels okay, I guess. Grips are fine. Never shot one of these Dragunov style stocks before. Jury's still out on that one. Only fired about 60 rounds. But I'll talk about my complaints about it later overall. But this one does not have the cheek rest on it. Didn't really care for the price, nor does it have a sling. The cheek rest, from what I've read quickly, you put that on there, you can't see your iron sights. I don't know. I'm probably going to buy that anyway, just to play around with it. And I don't know if this is just somebody not putting the part on, or if it doesn't exist really. I haven't done my homework. But there's no upper handguard here, as you can see. Now that doesn't matter as high as this is for grip. You're not really going to worry about your hand getting over the top of it necessarily, but I just think that's ugly. That needs to be finished. I know they make a handguard fitting that goes up there, but I'm just curious as to why they didn't put it on there. If they just get this at a flea market or something, I don't know. I've seen those online and picked those up for $5 or $6, but I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do with this thing, and I will post other videos in the future about the process, and I really want your guys' feedback overall about this thing. I've thought about possibly putting a scope mount on this thing, and a bipod up front, just to make this sort of a tactical sniper rifle. I've never really liked the idea of making a sniper scoped SKS. I just didn't think the cartridge was worth that. A 7.62x39 is not going to be much of a sniper round, I don't think. I think I can pretty much hit anything in the effective range of this cartridge with iron sights, but I might want to do that just to play around. Like I said, overall these stocks, I'm not sold on them, but I don't want to spend a fortune on this rifle. Like I said, I already spent $300 on it. I probably don't want to spend more than maybe another $100 to dress it out or do something. I've got an old stock here from another SKS, the folder style that I had on the one that I converted from my SKS bullpup. Still got that. This was not a bad stock. It was not particularly pretty, but it worked real well. So I still got that. I've got a bunch of parts and pieces for the SKS. Other things. I've got another handguard upper that may fit there that's a little steel, little mesh looking thing. I don't know. We'll see. Just to show you the accuracy on this. This is me standing at about 15, maybe 20 yards at the most. 60 rounds of Wolf ammo. 20 rounds were hollow point and 40 rounds were FMJ. So there we go. I'm not going to go all the way up to the breast target because it was all right there. 60 rounds. So honestly, I'd have to say this appears to be my most accurate SKS overall. Again, not a lot of extensive testing. Haven't done anything really long range. Like I say, this was no more than 20 yards. Probably more like 15. I didn't pace it out. But anyway, quite impressive, I thought. Reasonable for an SKS. So you guys give me your feedback and your thoughts. Like I said, I got about a $300 investment in this thing as a knock-around rifle beater. Maybe store this somewhere or put it in a cache. I don't know. Just got it to get it. Again, it was nice and shiny. Again, didn't buy it for the Fiberforce stock, but man, what the heck. Let me know what you think. MD Prepper, out.